sure, I need to put on the mic. So, hi everybody. I hope that you enjoyed your food, because otherwise it will be a mess. So, let's say Carla first was speaking about my son. I'm just a dad, okay? I'm doing IT for life, so I have some skill. Here people have some other skill. In example, for arts, I can't use bad words, so I'm not good. Okay, so let me show you the Tommy story as Patricia did this morning. Tommy was coming alive. How was coming alive Tommy? Because it's rather quite strange compared to other babies that got CHAMP1. So Tommy was small, and given that, he was delivered in advance. Okay, so it was inducted. He started to have immediately some issues, and let's say the most notable for the scientist, and also for the parents, but maybe for the scientists it's more important, is the cranium side just below the normal side, 29 centimeters if I recall correctly, against 30, something like that. And then there was the hypotonia. For sure you know about hypotonia, I don't have to explain, it's rather normal. And then they started to see about a problem in the cerebellar vermis, then they checked Prader-Willi, then they checked the white matter. So, important thing, no one told us anything up to like 2 weeks before. So it was all normal up to then. Then we started the therapy, right? Because what else can we do? That's the sad fact. What else can we do? We can do nothing. We can only try to do therapy. Mind that we knew nothing. We are at, let's say, 3-6 months old. And we did mainly reflex locomotion. Effectively, it's slightly different. It's metodo Castagnini, but whatever, you can look in Wikipedia. And also, as Carla was saying, we started I call it epigenetic supply to be very wide on it, okay? Just to be not very, otherwise I can use bad words. I don't want to use bad words. And view exercise for the site, because we were said that he was having scopotic, let's say, problem. So he was seeing much less during the night, basically, when there is not so much light. And then we got the diagnosis. The parents know what this means. But imagine that you feel like hit by a train. Basically, that's the same. Why is it the same? Because for us, Tommy was improving. Tommy was, let's say, started doing a lot of stuff. And I heard about many parents which the baby started with something, with hypotonia, with whatever, but then, whoa, it was good, right? So in the end, yes, there is something, maybe some delay, but in the end, it was good. We got instead, we were lucky, we got CHAMP1. So this is not good, basically. Come on. Hello. Okay. The goal here is to speak about our story, right? So the goal here is to share what was the thing that helped us in that way. So what helped us was the community. Why? That's very normal. If I go to some of the scientists, you know what I mean. The doctor does know only what you are proposing them, basically. Tanaka was, the first paper was from Tanaka. Before that, the doctor were not even knowing about it. So that's a fact. And even if I ask you, scientist, hey, how Tommy will be when he will be 20? Can you reply? No one can reply, because every baby is different. Every development is different. I don't know why. I don't have the skill to understand it, but I just know that it is different. I know that the community instead can show me at least some of what can be. So for a parent, the community is very important, because otherwise you are blind, you can't see anything of the future, and it's scary. So we need to make a pause right now. And we need to make a pause because I wish you, especially the young researcher, because maybe they don't have yet children, okay, so that's important. Imagine what you would like to have for your baby. I don't know, maybe 10 years from now, or 20, or what. Imagine something. What would you have for your baby? One word. And if someone wants to speak, I will really appreciate it. Whoa, okay. So let me say for me what it was. I wished to have a baby which could be successful, right? You imagine that your baby can do better than you, basically a better version of yourself, right? So that's daddy's wishes. Being successful in a broader way does not mean that they have to make a lot of money. It means that they need, or better, you wish, not they need, you wish for them to be successful in whatever is important for them. Then in an inner circle, then they need to be autonomous. Otherwise, hey, if they are not autonomous, they cannot be successful. That's pretty much normal. And then, so you want them to be healthy, because someone can be not autonomous but healthy. But you want them to be healthy because if you're not healthy, you need to tackle the problem. How to tackle the problem? You need to promptly identify any health issue which is coming out and cure it. Mind, this means also a broken leg. This means also a scratch. This means everything. This is not, I'm not speaking about genetic disease. I'm speaking about normal life. My older son, Francesco, I wish the best for him, right? We all do. It's normal. It's life. But then, you get a baby with a genetic disease. And here I really need you to think about what this means for a parent. Now, I'm not saying that you can feel it, but you can guess it. So, how this is going to change? What does change in this picture? Anyone, please, not the parents, because the parents are not, say, the one that I expect to reply. Anyone, raise your hand and say what is going to change. According to you, any answer is good. This is just, you will see just my answer after that. I don't want to go back to Italy in 1 week from now. I mean, please, someone. Yeah. Yeah, find out how to better serve your child. Yeah, got it. True. Let's say yeah, thank you.
No, autonomy. Now you're relying on one another. It's not just your child. Your child is going to be relying on this community and this family and the system.
So you're hitting by being autonomous here, basically. So she is not autonomous. Cool. So I was thinking about it over and over and over and over. And come on. Okay, this is my answer. It's the same here. You want them to be successful in a different way. You want them to be autonomous in a different way. You want them to be healthy in a different way. But in the end, you want a fucking cure. Sorry for the wording. And the cure does not mean that they will be exactly as before, as they have nothing. This is, let's say, unfortunately for me, I'm pretty much on a rational side. So this does not mean that they will be as before. Dr. Okan, so sorry for the pronunciation, that's bad for me, is asked it before during the day. Are we able to change the course? Are we able to do something? Are we able to repair something? This does not mean, he said, this does not mean that it will be like without the problem, but maybe we can do something, right? So that's important, because this is what the community wish. So the purpose of the community is to share. To share means that we need to try to achieve a goal. To achieve a goal, oh, come on. We need something more. We need the foundation. Why? I mean, I live in Europe, I live in Italy, so for me it's different rather than in US, but you need, the community is a set of people that share something. When it becomes a set of people with a goal, it is not anymore a community, it's something more. So it can be a foundation, an organization, Asian, whatever Asian issue wish, it's fine, but you need to do something else. And for us, we are lucky because Jeff and Katie started it back in time. So there are other families which are not lucky as we are, because they don't even have the possibility to do something more. And this is something very powerful. I always look for some quotes, and this quote for me was pretty much intense. So with collaboration, wonderful things can be achieved. Do you know Matti Stepanek? Anyone? Looking in Google does not make the count. A children, 13 years old, died by a genetic disease. Which was writing that sentence? Okay? I don't think that we need to comment the future. I'm sure that any parent have hope in your researcher, have fear for themselves, have fear for their family, for the close parents, for whoever will take care about our child when we will be dead, because hopefully we will die before our children. So that's one point. But we need you. We need you. And the point, Stefano knows that quote, because you maybe know it as Boy Scout of America, someone knows at JC, like in Italy, someone knows at Scout as it has been defined when it has been founded by Robert Baden-Powell, but think about your work, think about yourself. When you will die, I hope really in like 100 years from now, okay, but when you will die, sooner or later we will all die. When you will die, think about what you did. Did you did your best? Fine. I will be eternally grateful. Oh. So, I hope you enjoyed it. I know, I'm Italian, I'm colorful, so this is not the usual presentation that you would have expected. I'm just Tommy's dad. Thank you.